In this video, I'm going to explain a sequence. It's like a plan. It might not be complete, but to reverse the locking of a chromatin or to open it back up after NR4A has already closed it, or due to AP1 loss. So the first step is oranges, okay, rich in vitamin C, hesperidin and naringenin, antioxidants, stabilize cellular membranes, also altering exosome lipid composition. Okay, cancer cells, they actually...
Exosomes, tiny vesicles with big secrets. Cancer cells use exosome T cells. Too many Tregs, mutant suppressors. But grapeseed extract can fight back. It reduces exosome production. Even the dark forces can't resist. Grapeseed extract, power in a...
They secrete exosomes as a way to actually attack immune cells. That could be a possible reason of why why chromatin closed, since
Selenium supports T-cell function, critical soldiers of the immune system, but regulatory T-cells Tregs can suppress immune response when overactive. Brazil nuts and T-cell activity. Enhanced by selenium, T-cells regain strength and vigilance. With selenium's boost, immunity fights back, stronger than before.
The immune cells being too opposed by too many cancer cells could lead to this exhaustion of T-cells and NR4A closing chromatin. So oranges can help mitigate that oppression by cancer cells. Okay, next food is grapes, so contains resveratrol. Can help with magnesium deficiency as a result of lysosomal membrane peroxidation, where the fire is ongoing, but magnesium is depleted because it's constantly trying to put out the fire. Also, grapes has a vitamin B6, which is a huge factor when it comes to governing epigenetic accuracy, not just metabolism. So this is a real but under-discussed layer of tumor immune regulation, which is a PLP, which is a transcriptional fidelity cofactor from pyridoxal 5-phosphate, which leads to SAM-SAH ratio for methylation precision. So PLP goes with vitamin B12, because vitamin B12 has to do with methylation. Because if a methylation becomes erratic, compensatory, and poorly targeted. Another really good one here is macadamia nuts. Weakens PDL1 and cd70 Raft enrichment. So basically, macadamia nuts, with its high MUFAs and very low PUFAs, is disabling the lipid Raft clustering or oversaturation that leads to the cd70 on the tumor, which is actually which the
cancer attacks immune cells using tunneling nanotubes, hijacking their power. It hides behind PDL1, shutting down the immune response. But Predator brings green tea packed with EGC to disable the nanotubes. Green tea activates SCRA5, triggering destruction of cancer's deadly tunnels. Science fights back, one molecule at a time.
Tumor uses the cd70 to oppress an immune cell. Cancer cells also use PDL1 as another way of attacking or suppressing immune cells. So macadamia nuts and the monounsaturated fatty acids in those nuts can help reduce the Raft enrichment that enables the CD70 and the PDL1.
CD27 cells are activated through CD27 receptors, but when tumors express CD70, they disrupt this activation. This leads to T-cell exhaustion. The disruption is complete. Restoring balance requires targeting CD70 on tumors to reinvigorate immune response.
The reason it's important to reduce the CD70 on the tumors is because the ongoing oppression or suppression from the tumor on the immune cell with the CD70 led to the exhausted T cells and the chromatin closing in the first place. So that the chromatin...
Excess ZNC is closing chromatin. Vitamin D receptors activate transcription. Chromatin accessibility restored.
Chromatin is the goal of the video, to open up the chromatin. Okay, so back to grapes. Has resveratrol, which activates SIRT1, What SIRT1 does is that it loosens repressive histone marks. Those are marks on the chromatin. If those repressive marks are left on the chromatin and they're not removed or erased somehow, then the chromatin can...
Excess zinc is closing chromatin. Vitamin D receptors now accessible. Open access restored.
Cannot open. Therefore, exhausted T cells cannot be reactivated. Another thing that's also critical for loosening repressive histone marks is iron. Making sure to get enough iron. Vitamin C can prevent iron from becoming oxidized.
Genes trapped within. Macrophages hold iron hostage, preventing resuppressing key genetic pathways. Predator boron supplement activates vitamin D receptors. Activated vitamin D receptors enter the DNA, binding to response sites, triggering activation of iron-handling genes, unlocking stored iron.
So Grape partially restores FOS-JUN inducibility. So basically, FOS-JUN is another way of saying AP1, because AP1 is lost, and AP1 cannot be lost. Because of NR4A, as a result of ongoing NFKB.
Tumors secrete exosomes, biological messages in disguise that reprogram immune cells. These exosomes activate NFKB pathways, turning defenders into collaborators. Inhibiting PI3K ACT disrupts this hijacking, restoring immune function.
Because of the cd70 tumor oppression against immune cells. So basically, high cholesterol clusters supports the